In the Harvest Festival at Christ Church, we have a festival every year. This year is the Harvest Festival. It brings together the community of media. It brings together the community of the church. You can get anything you want here today. We have crafts, we have Christmas things, we have fall things, we have books and DVDs, food, and a lot of people that are members of the church are here, and they're here together. And I think this festival just has brought us together from having this COVID and not being able to be in church.
Before coming to Christ Church, I didn't have a spiritual home for a little while. And I moved to media, and I knew I wanted to find a place to worship. And when I came here, actually it's a funny story. The first time I came here, the mass that they were having was at a different time than their normal schedule. And so I walked in at the tail end of the service as a very new person. And yet I was so welcomed. People understood what had happened. They came right over. They explained to me where I was in the service. And from that moment, I felt very welcomed here.
Prayer was part of what, a big part of what kept us focused during the pandemic. Rather than decrease, we increased during the pandemic. We didn't take services out, we added more. We also did a very prayerful solemn reading of the Gospel of Mark, along with our local Presbyterian church on Zoom during Holy Week. So we went through the entire Gospel of Mark from beginning to end on Holy Tuesday. And I think that's a really good example of our connection to our community based in prayer.
So I think what's special about Christ Church is the openness and the level of acceptance that people really have when they come to church, and it's the first time, it's the second time, it's the 15th time and 30th time. When it works for you, and when people show up, and when you can engage in the different ministries or in the Mass itself, people are welcoming, and it's very easy to become part of the church community because of that.
Well, this community is very special to me. I've been a member for 63 years. I grew up here as a child. I was very fortunate to some adults that are in the church now, and their children, their grandchildren. I taught the parents when they were young, and they now have grandchildren. So I've been able to see the church go full cycle for me, as well as some of the young people that I worked with.
Certainly my spiritual life has grown along with this community. Their own willingness to go deeper has really sparked my own willingness to go deeper into my prayer life and into my connection with God, and which empowers me to go deeper in my connections with others. And I think that that dynamic in a community, all of us seeking to go deeper, to learn more, to follow Christ closer, that desire, we all feed on that desire, and it empowers us even more.